Hello everybody, this is Capis Games, and welcome back to some Crossout gameplay. And, yeah, I'm just gonna chill a little bit here, and I got this twin tsunami build going on here. And, oh hey, Bean. Bean is here as well. I got a buddy of mine, Russian Sylvester, with me as well. Got some autocannon fire coming in. I think the autocannons are like pretty good weapons actually. And boom. Sniped. Cannon shots coming in. Let's move down here. So yeah, here's Westmas. He got this twin impulse loadout. Also, with the last update, there was actually a sneaky thing going on, but they added another customization kit for the impulse. Well, I'm not sure when it was added, but it's like new and it's really cool. I can show you guys later. Over 1600 damage. Cannons are still a bit too random. I mean, I can get hits of 2 to 3,000 without much problem, but I can also have moments where I hit only for like 50. Green distance it down, and let's just try out. Let's help Bean up. And continue to. Ah! Oh god. Oh. Thank you. That's what I wanted to do. Bye bye. And GG. MVP. Nice. Hi guys in the chat. Welcome to the live stream. And yeah, let's have some fun. If you guys want to join the join me in battle in game. You can actually join me in game, and make sure you have a build of around 5.5 to 5.7 thousand power score, and type your in-game nickname in the live chat, and I'll see if I do guys. If there are too many people like at once, I might have to like switch out a little bit, but yeah, you guys can join me. Ooh, an Aurora. That Aurora will do a lot for me. I mean, that Aurora can possibly boost my damage to like plus 100% damage, and not taking into consideration what I already have, like the triple charge of the tsunami is plus 60% damage, and with that it will be like plus 120%. And it's really not more. It's really not more 20. It's 320, actually 320%. They're just crazy. Oh. Bye bye. That's the power of triple charge tsunami, guys. Okay, Darth Gregor. I'll invite you in a moment. And Ice Beetle. In my opinion, the game isn't really that fair. I mean, that not really that unfair. You do have to take in consideration that there is like a, of course, balance and meta in games like this, which is a bummer. But it's not really like they can change anything about that. They are constantly like making changes to balance out the game. And yeah, you can. It also improves over time. In my opinion, the game is currently like pretty balanced. Nothing too bad. Um, and yeah, I mean this thing. I mean, yes, it has like great offensive power, but it only has like not even. It only has like 460 health, which is not that much. Okay. Darth Grey Core. Invite the group. Here you go, man. Wrench and get the wires. Can earn you quite a lot of money. What? I'm short guns, please. Ah, no. No light machine gun shorts, please. He's referring to this gun. Cause at this power score, you do not want that. But yeah. Watchdog of Farron, when you get above 6k, well, you do have to take consideration that, the highest possible loadout with just like weapons and no armor is maybe like 8,000. That means that if you go anything above 8,000, it's all just armor, and armor cannot kill you. Armor will just delay the demise of the enemy. So anything above 8,000 is not more, in my opinion, not more powerful than something like on 8,000 itself. So 7 and 6,000 are in a slight disadvantage, but you can still have like at 6 and 7,000, you can still have very good loadouts in firepower. If you go glass cannon and go light with a hopper or something like that, you cannot really go higher until you start slowing down. But you're still really powerful. Oh. Bye bye. Okay, let's support the guys over here. Cannons. Oh, hello. Ouch. Da. Cannon usually not like this. Alright. Oh my god, that was not very handy for me. It's a little bit close in. Aurora and 2 factors. Factors and 2 walkers. Pretty large build. Ooh, a goblin. Where's the goblin? There's the goblin. In my opinion, goblins are really good. Why does he have an ammo pack and a goblin? I wonder. Maybe I was like some kind of weapon. This guy is still not dead. The enemies are around him, he's still alive. That's really, really impressive. Gotta say that. Oh wait, now he's dead. All that's left now is this Aurora guy. Again, 6 more players. And rip. Bye bye. Okay, that didn't go as well as planned, guys. Rip. Infinite parameters? What? He got kicked out. Hmm. Oh, I think I got know what happens. Darth, I think you do you have a full inventory? Because that's possible. Got like you can see your like bottom right here, storage space used. If your storage space is full, you have to sell some parts. And also I said you in fight as well. Oh, then it shouldn't be a problem in your inventory if you got that much stuff left in your inventory. Then try to ready up, see if everything works. Last measure here. Ah, there he goes. Also, I saw a few moments ago, Jack Falk, can you show your builds off? I can show some builds off, no problem. Also, if you guys are like looking, this is like the primary account with the Snamies, of course. Secondary account is by far not as far as like this one. Random missile strikes. Just chill here for a moment. Our Sky Gamer guy is moving up quite far. Oh. That guy. Boom. There we go. Auto cannons over here. Oh, lots of players on the other side. There goes Rasmus. Oh god. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back up. Ah. God, oh rip. Oh well. Flourish the fin and yo cat, how would you protect a cricket? Well, the problem with cricket is, they are 2x4 at frontal space. Basically, how they look if you look from the front, they're 2x4. Yes, but they launch literally on an entire 2x4 like plane, so you cannot like partially cover up the front of the gun. So instead, you have to like actually there is one thing that you can do with them is undercap them in combination with either hovers or large wheels or maglegs. That's actually one thing you can do with crickets, but that's kind of hard in my like, to be honest. And of course, you can always just get some armor planes around. I can look if I can maybe like get a video on the cricket. I mean, I do have some spare coins right now. Since I made the videos about the Fatman already, I can go on and go for either cricket or like toe launcher, the impulse or whatever. I can go and look into that. Let's play a few more matches. That build does look pretty solid, however, there are some flaws in it in my opinion. For example, the lack of frontal armor is quite a problem. There we go. That guy literally just blocked my shots. Charge up. Let's see if I can hit some guys in this plane. Oh, missed him. Barely missed him. Big hit. Took a cannon shot to my face. Cannon's absorbed it though. I have to say these recoil absorbing units really work. I mean, there's little things in the back here. Those are neat, like really needed. Otherwise, I would literally make backflips. And I don't really want that. Let's charge up the cannons. We'll do 2 before we move out. Too slow. Perfect lineup, so we can go destroy one of them before I actually get the other one. Oh. 5 turrets. There's one guy left. And GG. I could have a 3 times cricket or a reaper. Well, personally, I do love the power output of 3 crickets. However, you do have to consideration that it takes 15 energy compared to 6 energy of the reaper. So you can go for a lighter, faster cannon with the reaper and with the crickets. That's one. However, the cricket is much more expensive than the reaper is much more expensive than the 3 crickets. That's also one thing. So yeah, because of how much more expensive it is, I would say go for cricket. I mean, I myself played with twin reapers for quite a while in the open beta as well as in closed beta. But I'm not really that much of a fan of them. They're just like bigger machine guns or like autocannons. There's really nothing special to them, except for like how much you need to back them up with like ammo packs, radiator, stuff like that. How much stuff you need, like that stuff you need in order to make it like good. But compared to like tsunamis, for tsunamis you do not by far do not need that much. No, do not touch my friend, you. You should not touch my friend. Good boy. And he's running away. He's inside. Touch him. Bye bye. That works too. Also, one thing I did notice comparing normal normal ground units to 1-8 kill to hover units. If the hovers want to to raise somebody up, it's much harder. And those are goblins. Oh, those kind of hurt. That guy was just shooting. I was just shooting next and shooting me, shooting another guy. If you guys start a play where you build mostly double epic weapons. Well, in my Let's Build series, I already built like vehicles that you request, or just vehicles I come up with, depending on like how many requests comes out, and even just double epics are still like a little bit, sometimes a little bit expensive for me currently. Yeah, that's stream flow, kinda. They're, let's keep it at like they're really powerful. Oh, fired at themselves. Good job. Good job, man. And you know what? Let's change for now out. Let's change these out and let's sell them, and then we're gonna prepare that for the like twin epic stuff, because you really want the twin epic stuff. So let's do that. Quickly change these out to wheels. Put 2 fenders on there. So fender, thank you. Pair of fenders on each side, as well as some slabs of armor. Paint it back with white again, and we're good to go, pretty much. And yeah, so let's sell these 2. And after that, I'll have quite a lot of coins, and then I'll build 1 or 2 of your vehicles that you want. So this thing works the same way. However, it's no longer a tank, it's just a wheeled platform. It's a lot more stable though. I might actually not even need the rear platform. Buy an impulse. Oh, Gaslight, that's one of the guns that's still on the list. Crickets too. The Whirlwinds, Tow Launcher as well. Stuff like Goblins maybe, or Spitfires, also on the list, and maybe normal explosive spears. I will not do the large ones, like the epic ones. Oh, Seraph Ahmed. Yes, cool goes tonight. Now I can watch a stream. Also, it's worth yourself 2 Fatmans and buy Quasars. Quasars versus Fatmans. I would say Quasars are better, definitely, because Fatman still feels like a little bit underpowered in my opinion. I mean, yes, the armor of the Fatmans is much higher than the Quasar, but it's much less accurate. Especially when moving or turning the guns, it takes a really long time for it to like gain its accuracy. And And it's kind of a downside of the Fatmans. Quasars is also are a little bit faster in turning um, compared to the normal to the Fatman. But you do have to consideration that the Fatmans do have a much higher velocity than the Quasars. Best weapon for invasion, I would say crickets or maybe wasps. Both are really strong in that regard because their raw power output is really high. I guess we might we can do some invasions later. Charge. Go. Don't see any enemies there. This guy on the left. Let's get into cover. This guy right here. Ooh, hello, fuel tank. Bye bye. Hello, fuel tank. I just love saying that. That moment when you see a fuel barrel and you know that you're gonna just kill the enemy in the next shot because of that fuel tank. It's just hilarious. Kill assist. Rip lance build. Yep, indeed. That was a bad lance build because he wanted to use a cannon as auxiliary equipment other than spears. I wouldn't do that. I would use stock spears and melee weapons only. And that's a Reaper. Oh crap! That was not a spear. Rip. Now that one knows how to do it properly. Why would I like swap out my tsunamis for Fatmans? I love my tsunamis. Tsunamis are awesome. Tsunamis are the best guns ever. They might reload faster, but they do less than half the damage. And compared to the tsunamis, and on top of that, they also have much less accuracy and a lower velocity on the guns, because the tsunamis have much higher velocity. Okay, let's play one more PvE match, PvP match, and then go for PvE. Also, again, guys, if you want, you guys can join me. I still have one slot left, and so if you guys want, you can join. That's no problem. So go ahead and prepare your like invasion rig. Darth Grey Wolf. What do you do to get money? Well, there are three things that I do for money mainly. First thing is I play. I try to do the seasons as fast as possible. The hard one to be exact. The hard one will net you around 350 points to complete, and it'll take you like 1 to 2 days of full grinding, not doing anything else. And after that, you want in the evenings you want to do the brawls if possible. Those will net you a lot of scrap metal, and that scrap metal can be used to, of course, sell. I do not really craft, and I also like grind to get the wires a lot. And I don't want to. I want that guy to be gone. Thank you. Go away, you little trunks. Go up top. 61 damage here. That's what I meant earlier with like the possibility to do like really low damage. No. I guess I noticed that it dies quickly, and I'm very much dead without that tiles with turrets. Okay, let's go back to the grass boys. And now here I go, I'll be building a live invasion rig. So I guess I'll be using hovers for this thing, however, then most others will not use hovers, of course. 3, 2, like this. So I will do a setup for invasion. Gotta make it really long, and of course throw hovers up. Training invasion? I'm not sure that's a smart idea, man. And wait, I'm throwing on steering wheels. I should be throwing on normal wheels because those have higher tonnage. I actually have to get some of these. Where are you? There you are, Icarus 4. Plus off by 1. And there we go. This thing has a shit ton of tonnage. And you want to actually place the cabin so it connects to the rear one, either 4 and the 2. These ones on the sides. That's what I do. And let's start building the actual vehicle. Place that one first, ammo packs on the other side. And first tsunamis. Place them first. Then I place Powerfinder Mark II, like this, and actually have to place this one. Like so. So I can place the radio detector at the top here. And yeah, let's start with armoring up the entire build. Yeah, let's do it like this. Or can I put this one further forward? There we go. Sold one of the armored trucks. Oh, wait, do I have both of them sold already? Yes, that's nice. So after some invasions, I'll be able to do a few of these request builds. And, well, yeah, let's have some fun. And this is gonna be a really big, heavy build. Okay, large fenders. Those are very powerful as well. Really strong parts. Actually, I don't really need them right here. I gotta put them right here. That's better. White Circle Farron. I'm actually not going just over 7,000. I'm gonna go for 11,000 to 12,000. Six of those. First strike plate here. Then two of these APC paneling parts. Connect up. Strike plates. See where I put these ones. Let's wait for a moment with those. Oh. I have to remove these ones now as well, because again, want to point out to you guys that if you have a vehicle and you add yourself a generator and you have parts that need to work on the generator, first add the weapons before adding the modules. Because otherwise you will have the fact that if the generator gets blown up, you will lose the weapons. Because now these two parts run on the generator because they were added last, and these two will run on the cabins thing. Although if if they get moved, you have to like replace these two in the back as well. Again, which is actually rather annoying. And I'm gonna move this one right here. So I can put a pair of fuel ones like this, and I have to remove these two again because I need to move cannons a little bit. There we go. That's now pretty well protected. Let's slap some of these two and right here. Some armor parts. And how much copper can you get for an 11,000 build? I think you can, if I'm not mistaken, you get I think you get like 42. It's really a lot, man. It's really a lot. And just work. These wheels work. Oh, 80 parts per limit. Ah. Let's see. Let's remove these two. Move this thing in front. I can move this one right here for tonnage, and I can put myself on a train plow. Wait, this one is all the way back, yeah. Not good enough. Yeah, on level 11, yeah, that's kind of where you get limited. And I'm level 30 with Prestige 1 right now. So this build, this build is pretty fast. Although the balance is a little bit off, to be honest. Balance is a little bit off, so let's see. I don't actually think I'm gonna need these parts, and by doing this, I'll be able to improve the firing angles of the tsunami cannons. That's better. But I do want to add back those two other parts because then I'll be back to 12,000 power score. That goes there, this one goes there. Like this, a little bit of redesigning here. Want those cannons. Yeah, I really enjoy these cannons. They're just like right up my alley, and oops. Oh god, if you look at this, I'm like 50 kilograms under freaking total mass limit. Oh, amazing. Amazing. I'm literally just running into the limits of what you can build in this game without like the actual limit of the game. Hey, where did you go? Where did Rasmus go? Oh, wait, he said back to 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Two steel tyrants. Good luck, bro. Steel tyrants aren't really that bad. The ones that are like the issue are those fat man spam and the little boy spam and mammoth spam, like combo builds. Like if they spam like turret cannons and maybe even a mandrake in the center, you do not stand a chance at all. You really just do not stand a chance. But that said, okay, people, is anyone here in the live chat that wants to play with me? Speak up now, because then I can invite you, and otherwise we'll go right into a match. No one? Okay. Then we're going for an invasion. Staying behind you. Good idea. I'll take the brunt of the damage, sure. Oh god. What console are you on? I'm on PC, man. This is the PC version of the game. That means, for example, I do not have the hot rod cabin, which is kind of a bummer because I would really like that one. And I'm squishy. Yeah, I believe you're gonna be squishy, man. But that was actually one thing that I was really pissed about at the last like the Cross at the Garage episode. They said that we PC players actually had access to the actual parts. How do you wedge Harvard of Ivans? I don't know, man. No idea. It's time to take some front damage. Turn. Boom. That missed. Let's hit the front section where the weapons are at, because right now it's not really working. Get anything else just yet. Okay, front got shot off. Now I got a little bit better balance. Now to 2200 health. Coming to not really too problematic in my opinion. Let's charge up the cannons and save some ammo because they are gonna kill it anyways. Kinda right, there's a Reaper, at least one of this. Quasar as well. Okay, he is going left here. Oh, he has two Reapers. Right. Oh crap. I will have to ram him. And otherwise he's gonna kill the tower, is he? Oh god. This is not good. I lost control of steering. Great. Did I lose the... No, I didn't lose the radar detector. Why can I not see it? There we go. Wow, 7 health on the tower now. Battle. One guy already got killed twice. Wow. Okay, he's on the left here. Wow, with both players already out. God, that is like impossible. If those hit the tower, we're just like done for. Oh, turret cannons are the biggest problem. Okay, heard the controls. Thought about that. Oh, there he is. There's one guy still alive. And timeout. Wow. That was just bad. The experience gain here is kind of low as well right now. 160 now and only 10. I mean, I normally, if I lose this, I normally get, if I kill 2, I get like 20. 20 copper easily, and that's kind of bad. Let's see how the heart rate's right now. Convoy and chase. Chase. Nah, let's ignore chase at all. We're not gonna play those. That's like impossible. Does Aegis Prime work on invasions? Well, in theory, it should work. I mean, it just shields you from damage. But I don't think how that would be useful. I mean, if you take, you're just gonna take on armor like this. I mean, I already have 3,500 health. Why would I need any more than that? Like for real. I mean, I don't think I would actually need any more armor. And I got an idea. I might actually just load this thing up. That is actually, this thing has more armor. And just gonna reposition the guns and the armor. So first, put those right there, and then replace that thing and the generator. These two, so they don't. Fine, generator destroyed. I don't really matters. And reposition the armor here in the central points. Let's see. Those two go there. These two go here. That's better. Just upgraded to our if I learned 500 health. Never doing like anything. Oh well, Rip is going. He's hanging forward a lot. That's not what we want, do we? Let's jail the guns up front. Already better, but not good enough. There we go, just check it out. Let's do our forward again. I already got the elevation going. There we go, that's a good position. That's good. I better know that. One Aurora, 2 equalizers, 1 cooler, 4 radiator for invasions. That can potentially do quite a lot of damage, but still it's more of a support loadout, and you have to like charge up the cabin and have like multiple cricket users fire at the a Yodo the left and strip all his guns. I doubt that will be easy though. But yeah, that's in the meanwhile. Go to parts in the market, weapons, and got a cricket. Crickets are pretty cheap now, so 305.61 and by 3. So later on I'll be able to show you guys what I do with triple crickets, and I'll do some videos with crickets as well. Oh, that's convoy. That's better. And nobody wants to play along. Nobody wants to try play with me and do some invasions. Oh, rip. And of course we got a 3000 guy and a 3700 guy. And here's the left side. Okay, destroy the arms. That's one arm. Second arm, that's already multiple guns, and wow. There goes all my health. Pretty much. Just a shot. It's really just that cannon, really. That one turreted cannon. That little boy in front. It's kind of the problem. I really have to say, I mean, little boys are kind of overpowered, in my opinion, a little bit. I mean, they can be useful at even at like places where you should not see rares anymore in a long time. Misfired there. Actually, I have to click. Missed. Shot. That's better. That's a good hit. Oh, he's going all the way around. Yeah, I said that's just one turreted cannon. That's literally just all the problem is. In my opinion, it's better to snipe the Leviathan, or at least go to like medium range in general. Okay, let them finish over it off. Alright, let's just fire a shell. We're almost out of time. Now we got more time. Hello, Leviathan. This one looks strong. Luckily. Alright, let's have turret cannons. Not happy with that. I mean, look at how quick that health goes down just because of that one little boy. Just that one freaking little boy. Damn, actually, everything is firing backwards. Wow. That one little boy is literally just the reason I got killed. I mean, those autocannons really weren't that bad. That single little boy. And the amount of copper you get for one invasion, because you have to take considerations like it costs 40 fuel, and you get currently you get like 42 copper from it. If you are like 12,000 or 1,000, I'm not sure which one it's kept at. There goes the turret cannon again. And you see how quickly it just chips away at someone's health. It's just bad. Do you want to put a snowman? What? Snowman. And Rockstar Killers, I got 3 crickets waiting for others to sell them to me. If I got them all 3, I guess we can do that. This is just bad. Duh. Okay, I give up. Okay, let's do something different, shall we? Right. Did I get the guns yet? None of them. Okay, let's see. Exhibition owned. What do I got in here? Ah, there we go. You want one derp train, guys? Right. What was the name of it? Okay, I'm gonna make this derp train like formally and add a gun in the front. I'm gonna go for one tsunami cannon. I need a 4-long section here. Maybe for frame in the back. Need to use a large slope. Then a truck slope. And wheels loaded are like this and 3 blocks. Roger. Medium steering wheels, go there. What do you miss, man? Yeah. Now I continue to build. Let's see, what cabin are we gonna use? Let's use a huntsman cabin, let's go simple. Okay, that might be a problem if he doesn't have all the scavenger parts. Alright, works too. In that case you need to have like the entire front section like that. Oh yeah, you put so much attention to it. I can't really care, just even it's functional and looking good. But thanks, man. I really enjoy building. And well, I personally think it's great fun, this game, and I just absolutely love it. And well, of course I have played for like ages now. Because again, I actually started playing in the start of Beta Test 1, which is around 3 years ago now. That's been an utter age, like an utter. It's been so long, but I don't regret anything, and I mean I have had fun along the way continuously. I still love the game as much as I used it before. Actually, I think I might. My Life 5 and S10 Little Boys Never Loses. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Oh man. No wonder you will never lose, because those things are just freaking overpowered. But how much health does my thing has? 7.6 thousand health, and it's just like cannon spam. Okay, basically if you're gonna use this thing, Rasmus, you need this front side to be sloped, and you need this part underneath here, and you need to connect it like to the main body. That's basically what you need to do if you load this thing in. Okay, anybody else that wants to join in the main chat? I think it would be pretty fun if somebody somebody would join. Derp train hype, yep, totally, man. Let's continue like this. Pretty simple setup. Let's go for Sandstorm, and that's everybody have Sandstorm. Something I really dislike about the new updates is you can build fuse drones. Everybody uses fuses and hovers. Well, in my opinion, the fuses aren't really that bad. I haven't been killed often with them. I mean, I do switch out with both the wheels and my hovers at height here, and I don't even see them that often. Let alone like killed by them much, and I never really had that issue. So yeah, I got mine set up, done. And Rasmus, you can the 101 dirt train is simply a front section that's here that connects up, and a rear section, and you can like it indefinitely long, like in theory. I mean, it would be in theory possible if you had like both allies and enemies. That you literally have 4 parties going on, all running 4 of those, 4 of these build literally. They could connect up to each other and just like drive around for 3 minutes, and that would be actually one of the most awesome things ever. Like, Sandstorm Rasmus. I played PS4 and people put 4 of them on a hover build and they absolutely demolish my vehicle. It's hard to escape with them. Well, if you have a guy then with 4 of those on a hover build, that means they also have a humpback, which means they're not really that fast. And they cannot really have that much armor unless you go like ultra kill, like overkill, and just go for wheel spam. And they do need the Apollo generator. That means it is a very expensive setup, and it will have like a very high power score. That's one thing. But that said, you can. There's a really good tactic against fuse drones actually. Is if you like got a build like this, or literally just like making something like this. It's actually a tactic against fuse drones. So go like this, and then like place something small on there, like let's say one of these plates. This is like literally just a valid tactic against fuse drones. They will most likely hit one of these. They will initiate the explosion and they will detonate on the outside of the vehicle instead of like on the vehicle itself. So that's one tip. That's one tactic against fuse drones. Or simply use hovers yourself, and then you can ignore them entirely. They were selling for over 10,000 coins in price for worth more than legendaries. The fuse drones, kind of expensive, true. Well, and not the right game mode. So got the wires. Also, Darth. Wait. I thought we were going low, man. If we're gonna go for dirt train, otherwise I need like my twin setup. I guess I'll be switching to a twin setup then. Carapace, cabin. There's the gun. There we go. This is good, right? Really simple loadout. Also, I don't know what you got for the loadout, but you do need to like be able to fire over me, maybe. So, you will need like 8 blocks from the frames up, and then put your guns if you want to fire over me. That's it. I'm ready. And Watchdog or Farron? Well, 10,000 actually, in my opinion, isn't that bad. In the last CBT, like the closed beta, Apollo generators were selling for 13,000 coins. Relics were like 60,000, 70,000 sometimes. And like normal legendaries were ranging between 7.5 to around 10,000 depending on which one you were buying. Let's see if we can hop in. There we go. I'm glitching a little bit with the camera though. that lag spike. That was an auto lag spike. I clicked the button and it was like a full second. He already drove around the corner and then he exploded. On PS4, Legend goes down to 5,000. Legendaries here in the like flat PC is cheaper. Crap. Nah. Somebody help, please. Thank you. Die. Then he pushes him and then just not confused. That was kind of useless. Why do I want him to win? Nah. And we're gonna outcap those guys pretty easily. I already got the generator. Let's see. Why did you put the generator here, there, man? I would suggest, Rasmus, if you're looking at this, I would suggest swapping out the light engine and the generator, maybe, so it's less exposed. And of course, you got grenade launcher, so you can pretty much always fire over me. And do you have that one what's it called? That one wide pipe shield, I think it is, on the vehicle. There we are. Did you put the second hook securing system in there as well? No you didn't, so but it looks fit. You kind of need to have like a secondary hook there that will prevent the possibility of you getting out of there. Also, you should not steer with me. I need to do the steering because that works better, and because I'm slower than you, you shouldn't over accelerate me, because otherwise this happens. So you just have to make me help accelerate, and after that you can just let go the button because I'm stronger than you. Also helps the camera issues a little bit. Don't accelerate, man. Ah! I can't steer. You can only help me accelerate. After that, let go of the button. And we're disconnected. Is it possible making a train using maglegs? That will be interesting because although I'm not sure if it's possible, because maglegs turn on the spot, and that makes it really hard to use. There that guy goes, and there's cannon, and bye bye. I don't think it's possible, but it is certainly something that is like possible to like try. Now, hello GMX28533, welcome to the stream. Powered fuse and a fuel barrel chilling at the front. And we got one guy left. RIP. And the same guy that killed me is gonna kill you. Oh, actually no. So maybe try it in a later video. I might do it because, well, mechlegs are very expensive. So I have no idea when I will have time to get my hands on them. I am still working getting myself a promotional account for you guys, because if I have a promotional account, you can literally just request anything and that will help me a lot. But until then, I don't think I'll be able to like get my hands on them really quickly, because I would probably need like 6 of them. Where's Darius? I was standing like ready. Okay. There's a tech shower right over me. Because that doesn't help. Saw a guy there. You moved out of the way. Oh, it's aimbot again. That aimbot guy is so toxic. And those are a lot of drones. Left there's already too many radar spots. I'm gonna go for the guy here. If you allow me to steer, that is. Thank you. There we go. That guy's equalized at least. Okay, then if there were 2 people use hover and they attach to each other and then go in the sky. I'm in the sky with hurricanes. Legit beast, I will never do that because that's a very big bug abuse. And well, it should be bannable in my opinion because it's so broken. Well, no, I'm never gonna do that. I even like filed a complaint against the other YouTuber Setius Project because he made a promotional video about it, which is something I personally would never allow because something that broken. I mean, it's like having in Call of Duty having a guy with a 1-hit kill sniper rifle chilling at map height, where the only place where other people could like harm him would be other sniper rifles, or even worse, even outrange that and like give it a lock-on missile launch like a hurricane, and then just let it chill there. I mean, I really think it's so broken. Yeah, I really dislike it. I won't ever do a video about it, and I hope it gets patched as soon as possible. That buggy freaking screen though. Because of your front gun, I think. Because of the front gun, that's actually that like having this glitchy screen like this. Boom. Let's push him further. Let's say hi to this guy. I saw something explosive. Bro, can you paralyze me, Rasmus? I think you just paralyzed me, and you're even not driving. I got polio, man. I don't think you have to do anything at all. They're driving. For boards. Assist, that's nice. I'm just gonna pull you. Let's just go to cap. That camera needs an epilepsy one. Well, now it's not there anymore. Because once he loses that front gun, I don't have that issue anymore. Also, guys, I'm gonna run this stream for only like 2-3 more matches. After that, I think I have to go, and after that, I mean, the stream is gonna be 1.5 hour long then, anyways. So I'm not really gonna continue that for that long. Actually, let's just check really quickly. If I got any of the crickets yet. Market my offers. 61.6 and minus 561. Let's just cancel them and go by. Oh, it's 320 now. Oh, it is actually 306.0. Oh, that's quantity. 306.01. I have that one guy enjoy his, oh, actually 2 crickets. 6.01. Wait, did I storage what? What's going on? Market. My offers. 25.01. Yes, they are on there. But it doesn't show over here. What? Oh well. Let's get back into 345 for cricket. Yeah, 345 for cricket. Legit Beast, you do have to consider that this is the PC version. You are probably coming from the console version. In consoles, the prices are very much different than in the PC version. I mean, you might think, oh my god, everything is so cheap at the PC version, so it's really easy to earn money and progress fast. But you have to consider that everything is cheap, including scrap metal, including a container. Everything is cheap, so that also means that you only get a little bit of money for everything you sell. Because that means our progress is about as fast as your progress. This in your guide, the number is like bigger. That's the only difference. For time for us to get an epic is about as long as for you guys to get an epic, but for us it's just like a lower amount of points. And you made it even more epileptic, but you should have moved those guns backwards so I don't have this. Gonna iron the rod. And got this guy. Rasmus, can you please stop accelerating that much now? So I can turn myself. Face the enemy. I think I finished him off right. There we go. Here's drones, let's run away. Let's run just straight up the right direction. Combat, go. I cannot fire that guy, wasn't my something. There we go, shot his fuel barrel. Now he's dead. And Legit Beast, yeah I know, but DLC MRP, well I wouldn't say it's OP, I mean, you are paying money or just in-game cash. I mean, it's progress, it's not that you are more powerful, like because you paid money, because in my opinion you aren't. I mean, normal players can get the same parts. And in general, the parts are generally balanced, so it's not like you can only get that you can get a really overpowered part really quickly and like nuke stomp everybody with it, because like the tsunamis, they may be powerful, but they are also like 2000 power score a piece. So if you want to put them like at 3000 power score, you need to have like only 500 armor. Now, Legipies, what do you think of Synthesis? Well, Synthesis is a little bit awkward weapon in terms of like balance, in my opinion, right now, because the fact that they uh, basically the problem is they do not have any module that they need in order to be effective. I mean, the Synthesis might as well be like one of the cheapest guns to field at high power score. I mean, you're at 150 coins and you got everything you need. And a GP's what you can buy more for the same amount of coin packs. That is true. That's true. Can't argue about that. At least I got like super zoom right here. Guy on the right. Guys on the right actually. Get it. Aurora first. Priority, I'll be going to the other guy. There goes his guns. Bye bye. Because some players aren't scammed. Well, in my opinion, they aren't. I mean, just because a lot of people on console that have bought those coin packs is the reason why there are so many coins still on in the console version. That's why everything is so expensive. For my version, like in the PC version, like because of taxes, stuff like that, and the fees that you need to pay for the crafting benches, you don't people I mean a lot of money is already taken out of the system, so that's the reason why everything is like so cheap. Nothing more, nothing less. These guys are doing pretty decent. Filthy drones are digging away at the outposts. They need to watch out for the drones more, because if one of them dies, we will be in the draw. So rip the draw. It's a draw now. And the other guy might even win. In the last second. Draw. Indeed. Alrighty, saw it coming. Oh well. Guys, that's all I got time for today. I want to thank you guys all for staying in the stream. It's my opinion, I really like live streaming with you guys. It's really fun. But yeah, I'll most of the time I like live stream once a week. I answer all questions in the chat and stuff like that. How much are rates going on for PC? 10 coins. Yeah, watch the fair and you. That's exactly how it is. Brief how much are rates going for PC? 10 coins. I don't really understand what you mean, but oh well. Anyway, again, thank you guys all very much for watching. Rasmus and Darth. It's been fun playing with you guys. And maybe I'll see you guys next stream. Anyway, again, thank you guys all very much for watching, and I will catch you guys all later. Bye bye, guys.